Hola, clase, ¿cómo están? Esto es capítulo 5.2, la sección de gramática, el presente perfecto del subjuntivo. Okay, the tense we're doing today is called the present perfect subjunctive. It's talking about actions or situations that may have occurred before the action in the main verb. Let me show you some examples. Me alegro de que hayas trabajado de voluntario. I'm glad that you have worked as a volunteer. So the word hayas is working as the helping verb have in inglés. Estoy orgullosa de que Julián haya trabajado en el centro de rehabilitación. I'm proud that Julian has worked in the rehabilitation center. So the word haya is working as the English helping verb has. So if you want to write down what the present perfect subjunctive translates to, it's has and have verbed. Here's a couple more examples. Ojalá que ellos hayan juntado mucho dinero. I hope that they have collected a lot of money. Siento que no hayan participado en la campaña. I'm sorry that you haven't participated in the campaign. Okay, now let's talk about how we're going to actually conjugate this guy. The present perfect subjunctive, we're going to use the present subjunctive. That's the subjunctive tense. We called it sometimes the opposite vowel. You're going to use the present subjunctive of the verb haber plus a past participle. Now, remember that the present subjunctive of the verb haber was one of the ones that you had to memorize. So let's take a look at how we would conjugate trabajar in the present perfect subjunctive. Here we go. Here's the verb trabajar conjugated in present perfect subjunctive. So we're going to take off the AR of trabajar and change it to the participle. AR verbs go to ado. And you know ER and IR verbs go to ido. Then we're going to conjugate the verb haber in the present subjunctive. Do you remember what it is? Okay, here's what that looks like in a chart. So if you're going to make a chart of the present subjunctive of the verb haber, you should write down haya, hayas, haya, hayamos, hayáis, hayan, plus the participle. So for the verb trabajar, it's going to be trabajado. If you were going to do comer, it would be comido. If you were going to do vivir, it's vivido. But here's something important to remember. The present perfect subjunctive still uses the same regular participles, ado and ido. It also uses the same irregular past participles as the other perfect tenses that we just learned in chapter 5.1. So that means those irregulars, just like we covered in chapter 5.1, are still irregular. So that includes abierto, dicho, hecho, puesto, escrito, visto, vuelto, cubierto, roto, resuelto, no he muerto por los perfectos, and a few others. So that's the grammar for chapter 5.2, the present perfect subjunctive.